deal with this. And I thought the best time was to spend as much time as I could in the labor, not in the labor ward, but in the antenatal ward.
Yes, yes.
But I know I didn't have a clue whether you get an antenatal patient, postpartum patient.
Yes. You know, clinic uyosebenza ubonana nabantu abapregnant.
Pregnant,
yeah.
Our immunization,
yes.
all of those things.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful space. It's hard. All sorts of places. We covered everywhere where anybody told us this epidemic is. We tried to do that. At that stage, you know, it was Minister Msimang. And I think we had so much bashing from civil society that
yes.
all the other ministers must have said to her, hey, I paid it.
Hey.
My paid it. If this medication can work, I pay. When out but I know these things work, but they can be toxic. But I want to, hey, nobody's toxic zinjalo. Mazibe toxic appeal uza recover.
Yes.
You know, so we had allies.
And that was the period the ARVs were already there, the first generation, but and the policy, not necessarily, I'm talking about at a medical level, it was hit early, hit hard, you know. So if somebody is positive, you hoy the ARVs, you know, and the doses were quite high, and some people died from the side effects, you know, but other people also benefited. It's not like everybody was dying.
Yeah.
From the toxicity.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she tried to use every angle to make sure that this thing doesn't succeed. But like I say, you know, civil society.
And you are there, you're supposed to be driving this thing, and you know what is right. Like,
the press was hounding me. Hey, go to parent meeting. Press. What did they say? What did you say? What did they say? What are they saying now? Why are they saying what you said? They're not saying what you said, and what is the... I have never done so many press conferences in my life.
Yeah.
Those 4 years.
And then the civil society was getting more powerful. I remember Nkosi Johnson as well. You know, and it was really, it became very political, even more than just a medical issue.
Ucheki, Ahmad,
yes.
Nabo, Makeu,
yes,
all those people.
Yes.
And
you are the technocrat, but it didn't always sound like you were singing from the same page.
No,
with your minister.
No, we never sang from the same page, right until I left. The tragedy about this, or the stupidity, is that she threw me a private party. I'm like, really? She says, no. Even the day that she was announcing that cabinet had approved the plan, she didn't want me to sit next to her.
Why? Was there hostility now?
Oh, there was hostility from the second year that I worked with her.
Because you were pushing the scientific approach.
I found Nsaluba arguing and being stuck with the scientific approach.
Yeah. And you continued with that.
And he didn't have an HIV director
at
that point. The woman who was a director was a white woman.
Yeah.
And she left. She said, I'm not going to expose myself to this.
Nonsense.
It's too much.
Yeah.
You know.
And then you were recruited.
I was recruited, whoa. I know. It was hectic.
No, I still remember those days. It was really...
There's
somewhere
hectic.
where they actually even said at a particular meeting or after a meeting, they found you crying or something like that.
Yes, I was looking for that article. Somewhere.
No, I there's somewhere where what the advisor oh no, the HIV director, Dr. Simelela, is so frustrated by this whole thing. She was found crying, I think, after
a meeting.
A robust meeting somewhere.
It was a robust meeting with active civil society. They were, because they knew I was a gynecologist, they were throwing things at me and says, how can you be a gynae? How can you be an obstetrician and want to kill other people's babies? It means you don't respect your profession. Oh, they were touching the painful parts of my interaction with this epidemic.
And the things that make you as a professional and the oath we took.
Exactly. But more importantly was that my own family members were dying.
Yes.
It wasn't as if just because you worked in the gynae, the HIV unit, you were protected or had this, spiritual protection of your family, your cousins, your people died in my family too. So I used to ask these people, how else are you going to get us to agree to this policy?
Yes.
We need to work together. Because if we don't, it's going to be impossible for me to submit something that I know the minister will not sign. So we sat and strategized. Seriously. So I was fit as some hostel, a hotel, sat for a night, strategizing about how
to get this policy through.
Yeah. That's what Joel
Nechitenze came to your rescue.
He said, no, the only way to do this is to get the boss outside the country and squeeze the minister.
Yeah.
Squeeze him, So, on and off. Then on one particular cabinet day, it was in Cape Town, I remember, Joel Nechitenze phoned and said, the president has left. And he has said, so-and-so should chair the cabinet. Bring your memo, quickly.
Yeah.
Of the ARVs.
Yeah.
Hey, we ran.
Oh.
Ran.
That sounded suicidal.
We ran. And he nicely put it, because he knew how to write. He knows how to write very well.
Yes. He wrote a lot of position papers within the movement.
He's very clever, so to say. Yeah. Knows how to nuance the words. But in the end, what came out was that the president has no problem. The minister must make sure people are eating and nourished. So-and-so must they've got the drugs. As if he's never denied this thing. It was as if this was the first policy document put in front of him.
I remember there was a time where they decided, you guys there's the dissident community, there is the mainstream, must under one roof. They must discuss this thing and come up with an answer. As if an answer comes from a discussion rather than from research or evidence base. But you got it through ultimately. When we were speaking earlier today, and you said, when I asked you, what's one thing that you would say it's got my fingerprints, it's part of my legacy, it's that policy of ARV treatment, which was a comprehensive policy, the first one for the country, after a long fight. And that is one of the things that you say, I led that. Obviously, there were other stakeholders, but I led that, and I saw it through. How was it after it's been signed into whatever?
You? And then mistreated by Umando.
Yeah.
I wanted to hide.
Yeah.
I needed a place where I could just disappear. Yeah. My phone is not working.
Yeah.
Nothing. That's when the job offer from the UK appeared.
Yes, because soon after
I left.
you left, that coincided with obviously your 5 years coming to an end, and you just wanted time out outside of the country.
Yeah. I went to
the UK.
Yeah, to the UK to work for a British charity which provides services
Across the continent.
Women and children and adolescents across the continent. So I became the director of technical services the main office is based in London.
Yeah.
So they based me in London, but I could travel to Ghana, to Nigeria, to Tanzania.
Yes.
Everywhere I felt was important, we went through.
And what were you driving there?
We were driving a lot of things, but most things was fertility control.
Yes.
Obviously, sexually transmitted. Obviously, the people there had big challenges with fibroids.
Yes.
And things like that. And then I think the main thing also was just ensuring the children who are born are HIV negative. Yeah. So that was the time that
So a little bit of continuity from what you had started in South Africa.
Yeah.
Because at that time, I think 30% of kids born from, the mothers who were HIV positive would be positive. And there was evidence that by giving them nevirapine and this and that, it reduced that. And so you had gotten that approved in South Africa. Now, it was part of what you were doing across the continent, basically. Yes.
In fact, with the London School of Tropical Medicine, we commissioned a study that showed that if you combine sexual health and health and evidence on HIV, as well as contraception, in the same bucket, you get more for your money.
Yeah.
Because the person who's come there would not have known about these other diseases, but you've saved the person time. Therefore, the rest of the time, you talk about other things. So I liked the concept of integration of services.
And how long was your time there with the London?
5.
Another 5. So, 5 years.
I'm a contract.
5 years.
I'm a contract.
You're not scared of risk.
In terms of
risk in terms of after 5 years, you go in, you give your all for that 5 years, and then say, okay, next.
No, I'll tell you why that was not the case. I always got asked, to do something.
Yeah.
The first thing I've done for myself, consciously with my head, is to say, I don't want to marry a drinking man.
You don't want to marry a drunkard? Or a drunkard.
No, a drunkard.
Yeah.
And umuntu angababheka abantwana bakhe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
And what was I? How do I do
No. We're just talking about this 5-year thing. So you were saying, in these opportunities, you were invited to them rather than you actually.
Yes. I didn't apply, to be honest. With the British position, there was somebody in the institution who knew about me in South Africa.
Yes.
So they Googled and looked at all of these things and realized that if she comes, they can scrape or scramble from the government.
Yes.
So, Minister, I remember at the airport, Minister phoning me, Mutwaleti, says, "Oh, what's a mavia no hanakitla." No, Minister, I need to be away from South Africa for a while.
Yeah.
So that Kikremo, Kokumoya man. Ngibona abanye abantu ukuthi benzani. Athi abathi will come back. Of course I'll come back. I won't go for long. So the end of the second year, he recalled me. So he recalled me to start working with him on the AIDS Council.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So even that, I set up on my own.
So you didn't finish the 5 years, Nali?
Good.
Oh, no. I'm saying in London.
I did.
Then you came back.
I did. And I had the option to extend. And if I did, it means it would be another 10 years.
Yeah.
And I was starting to get very jittery about my mom.
Yeah.
Because I knew she was on my own.
Yeah.
My sister hardly ever comes here. So I said to myself, no, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I could have stayed, things are better, but my mom, it's not even the events that will take place after she's passed.
Yeah.
That moment of her passing,
yeah,
we will never recreate herself.
Yes.
If she was a dancer,
yeah,
we would have continued dancing.
yes,
If she was a piano player, we would have learned from her
Yeah.
how to be a piano player.
yes,
But right now, what I have from her breast milk
yeah,
is a fire, you
yes,
know,
yes,
for women's health.
yes, yes. Okay, no, anyway, so you were back, you assisted with the AIDS Council, and it was set up, it became functional, very good place for putting all the stakeholders and getting things, you know, the various strategies, every 5 years, this is what's going to happen every 5 years, with every province represented and all the key stakeholders. So that's another baby of yours.
Yeah, in a way you could
No,
say.
it was conceived elsewhere,
Yeah,
but you were actually the obstetrician
yeah,
to make it, to make it happen.
yeah. There's a lot of things I think we miss as South Africans. It's because we're so harsh on one another,
Yes.
and nobody can do something better than you.
Yeah.
So when the notion of working with other sectors, about agriculture, about environmental, and
Social
all those,
development.
the social developments, President Cyril once asked me to write a pager.
You were in the presidency at some point. Yes.
I left Sanak 3 years. And then I went to be President Mtlante's advisor.
Okay, yes.
And then I went to be Cyril's advisor.
Yeah.
So it was, I don't know, sometimes I think people take on jobs I've got no clue how to manage.
And there's somebody once said, a sign of a wise person is to take on something that you know you can add value kuyo. Ungathathi noba yiphi opportunity ezakuwe, because at some point uzoba exposed. Uzoba exposed. But anyway, I want us to see so ubudinwa ngoku. And I can see. Yes, I can see. So currently you advising Minister Motsoaledi, what Department of Health is coming there for the second stint. When did you become part of his team? Oh,
okay. So let me quickly take you a few steps back, right?
Yeah.
So I work with Minister Simelela until 2003, just as Cabinet approves the plan.
Yeah.
the treatment plan for TB, for HIV, TB, and STIs. Now that I was like, well done.
I've delivered.
But the thing is, from the policy when I funded to the actual implementation, yes, that woman whipped us.
What? Mantu?
Sis Mantu, yo. You're a sellout. You Simelela. And you join to HIV. Go away and get your ARVs.
Yeah.
Hey, but Pagat Kwabandu in a meeting in Sadak.
You?
Yes, Sadak is all the South African. No, not South African. Southern
African. The 12 nations.
Your only minister. Yeah, I think I can see you. I've been wondering why people from London keep writing you. Kandagazi uthi ndifuna umsebenzi eLondon. Ndimjongile ndizawushaya.
Ubeke uthetha.
Thetha wenza ushaya.
You don't know. Yes.
I don't even know who told her.
Yeah.
Oh no, I remember. Sendivile ngoku. Ndivile, you know.
Like you've had
Ndivile, you know, and ndifuna nix. I don't want to meet a politician. I don't care whether you were saying yes or no. Then she didn't believe it. I wrote a resignation letter about 3-5 days after the thing.
The approval.
Took it to my her house.
Kwakhe.
Waterproof.
Yes.
But, Minister, what is that? Open it and read it, because you are the one who's written it. That minister, then his resignation here as the director for HIV. It's in your department. You must be mad. How can you live now when you've gotten all these people on these sick medications? I said, Minister, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
My family is very worried about my health. So you have intimated on public platforms which I don't seem to be well.
Yeah.
Something I haven't taken very well
Lightly.
to. I didn't like it because baninzi abantwana who I buried because of this disease.
Yeah.
But okay, try. I'm going to call the president. That call him, you know, and I'm going to call and it you kumbula ke Cyril. Not Cyril man. Umutlante was now
the acting or interim or something.
No. Kucala lethu Isanak.
Oh yes.
You remember the South African National AIDS Council?
Yes.
Xa ndisuka ndibuya from London.
Yes.
Umtswaledi called me because I'd finished 5 years. Please no. Come and help me establish the National AIDS Council.
Yes.
That was a prerequisite for the Global Fund and the global community to give countries money.
Yeah.
That was the first CEO.
Yes.
SANAC. Established SANAC. Dingena budget. Dingena yo. Abayazi abantu indaba.
Yeah.
Hlala njalo science iSANAC.
Yes.
The 4th year into SANAC, that minister ndivile ngoku. I want to leave. What Mtlante, you are not going anywhere.
Which president?
No, he's a DP. And he SANAC.
Oh yeah, because the DP was chairing the SANAC. Yes.
What?
How you down?
Esayibhalile ikememo umtshwaleli ukuthi ubefuna libe uDJ.
Yeah.
Dayi uMtlante that please on my ndiyacela, can you block this thing?
Yeah.
Block him. And then ndavuya, you know, because I wouldn't have coped.
Yeah.
I didn't have the energy physically, emotionally, psychologically. I couldn't have. Jamazi umtshwaleli mhle njani but ke. So ndasuka eSANAC. Mandisuka eSANAC. Then I'm in Mutlante's office.
Yes.
Mtlante
As a DP now.
As a DP now. I'm advising him.
Yeah.
So, for the very first time at WHO, an African DG is appointed. Now it makes headline news.
Yes.
So
fellow African.
So they start headhunting for people women from the South, who've made a difference in the lives of the people in their countries. No, hamba. My thought. Liphi ixesha lokuhlala nomama. Ndilwe i-HIV ndingalali nasendlini ndizula ndithini, ndaya e-WHO. Kwasetshenzwa apho ke e-WHO, it's Africa against the rest of the world. And again thina singobheka impula ngithi
yes we're
always basishaye ngama policies that just make us beggars for the rest of our lives. The loans that the IMF has with African countries. Even the third generation of my children will never be able to pay off those loans. I'm telling you. So Ugebresis tasked me with cervical cancer. Daifunda.
Like going deep.
I went to meet the professor who developed the vaccine.
The HPV.
The HPV vaccine. And when I traced the history of this vaccine, I discovered Uguti in the States, there was a black American woman who died from cervical cancer. They had biopsied her cervix without her consent and discovered that this is the virus. Waitata that was Australia when the virus. It's a vaccine. But what is very significant about what I'm telling you is that even the COVID virus, but you know what they call the